Hi there, I'm Andrea Koppel, and it's Time for Coffee, the podcast where you get to hear firsthand what the jobs and careers that interest you the most are really like. Hey there, Java junkies. Welcome to another K-Cup mini episode of Time for Coffee. By the way, K-Cups come in 3 sizes, single, double, and triple shots, or roughly 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes in length. So if you don't have time to throw back an entire caffeinated career conversation, these K-Cup mini episodes of T4C can give you a quick caffeinated fix, whether you're on the go or you only have a few minutes to binge. So grab your mug and take a chug, because it's time for a caffeinated career double shot K-Cup with my guest, Kenda Macdonald. So a couple of times now, I've heard you mention the word psychology or behavioral related to this. How has your psychology education, forensic psychology specifically, helped you, Kenda, in building this career in automated marketing?
It's really the understanding of human behavior. So forensic psychology is an umbrella term. It covers a lot of different things. But what it really gives you an understanding of is why humans do the things that they do. So you get an understanding of some of the biases that we have inherently. You get an understanding of if somebody sees this, they might do this, which allows you to profile people. And one of the things that I think is the most powerful that I've learned from forensic psychology is the profiling capability. The capability to take a look at some type of behavior and go, the kind of person who would do that kind of behavior is this kind of person, which means that it's much easier for me to make sure that they're getting the right kind of marketing material that's, very unique to their personality. And that has been really fantastic. That's what's really helped me push the business forward. It's an understanding of how the brain works. It's what I wrote about in my book. It's why I wrote the book, because I feel like I have an unfair advantage. I know how the brain works. I know why people do some of the things that they do. And that means that I can make sure that the marketing is catering for that, whereas some other marketers are just floundering around in the dark because they don't have that insight.
I watched one of the talks that you gave at a recent marketing conference, and you spoke about using psychographics. To profile your ideal audience. Is that what you're alluding to here?
Yes. So you get lots of different types of psychographics, but for the main part, what happens is people put together like an ideal customer or a business persona. They have lots of different names or an avatar. They put together an idea of the person that they are marketing to. And when they do this exercise, they always do it from a point of demographics. And demographics are just very basic statistical boxes that people fit into. So whether you are male or whether you are female or whether you're between a certain age range or whether you've studied a certain thing in university or whether you have a certain job role or a certain amount of children, they tell you some about the person, but they don't tell you anything about what that person's really like. They don't tell you about what the person likes and dislikes, what their dreams and aspirations are. They don't give you any useful information for being able to market to a consumer. Whereas psychographics are all the psychological and very personal attributes that that person might have. So this person loves heavy metal. This person hates cats or hates dogs or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I wouldn't want to work with someone who didn't like animals, but I don't know why I've chosen that example. But it tells you about their personality and it tells you about what they care about and what they don't care about, which means that you can actually market to them properly. So psychographics are really, really important that you use so that you can segment and profile your audience properly.
Thanks for tuning in to this K-Cup mini episode of Time for Coffee. If you want to listen to our entire caffeinated career conversation, please check out the show notes for this episode. Thanks so much for listening to Time for Coffee, where the professionals in the jobs that most interest you always have time to grab coffee 24/7, no matter where you live. I have one quick favor to ask you. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe to Time for Coffee. Thanks so much.